Hi, hello, welcome to or back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing my TBR jar for quarter 4 of the year. I've stopped doing this as much where I do it for 1 month just because I don't really get through the books, so I want to make it more realistic. So I think from now on I'm going to do it for every quarter of the year, starting now. So I have added some Halloweeny, autumny, wintry prompts in here as well, so hopefully we get some of those. I'm absolutely surrounded by books. Please ignore this mess as well. I've had to like take books down and stuff. Sorry that you guys can't really see this. My room is very small and it's hard to like get full shot in, but for you guys to enjoy this video. I also have a list of books that I would like to try and get, just so they don't go out of my mind, and then I look back later and I'm like, oh, I should have pick that book for that prompt. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up, comment down below what are some anticipated reads for you for the next few months. Let's get into it. I cannot believe that we are already in quarter 4 of the year. That's actually wild. This is my favourite time of year. I love autumn, I love winter, I love Halloween, I love Christmas, so I am so excited. Let's get our first prompt. I'm going to do 10 because it is for 4 months. Let's get our first prompt. Okay, first one, it's a small one. See what we've got. I think it's Lit Fake. I have the perfect book for this one, and this book everyone has read and I feel so left out, so I have to read it. And it also kind of gives winter because it's got ice skating in it, but it is The Favourites by Lane Fargo. This does have romance in it, but it is prominently a literary fiction, I believe, from what I've heard from other people, and honestly I am so thrilled to be reading this one. I was hoping I'd get this one just because I've heard incredible things, and I honestly want to read more of this genre because I love TJR. I'm currently reading Malibu Rising. Apparently it's about like a toxic romance. It's about these two people who are ice skating partners, but it's more a character study and a study on the characters and their career. So I'm so excited. I'm so glad we got this one. That's such a great start. Honestly, this has been one of my most anticipated reads. I'm gonna get one. Oh, one's fell out. We've got to do the one that fell out. Those are the rules because it means it's destined to be. Also, I feel like I always seem breathless when I film videos, but it's because I have asthma and a heart problem. So, oh, a book with animals on the cover. This is so annoying because I have the perfect book, but it's the reversible dust jacket. The actual, although it does kind of have an animal on because it's got a wolf there. But guys, the reversible dust jacket has got a massive wolf on it. Can we do this one? I guess we could because there is a wolf right there in the centre of the page. It's not an actual animal though, it's the sword. But if we count the dust jacket, the reversible dust jacket, I could do this one. But I don't know, is that cheating? It has a tiny cat on it. I really want to read this, like I don't think you understand. Can I do it because the reversible like that is cheating? I feel like we can't do that, and that makes me really sad because I honestly I don't know why. I think just the vibes of the reversible dust jacket makes me want to read this. What have the wolves got to do with this story, you know? But it's literally called Wolves of Ruin, but it's not got an actual animal on the cover. It's just got a sword with an animal imprint on it. So I don't think we can do that one because the book I wanted doesn't have an animal on the cover. Let me just move tacker so I can sit more in centre. I'm gonna do Bewitched because this has a little cat there, super cute, and this is giving the ultimate autumn vibes. All the colours, the oranges, the leaves going everywhere. It's perfect. It also has the cat on the sprayed edges. I would like to get this read as well because I do have the second book in this series. I think it's like a standalone series, but I have the second one on the way that also has a beautiful sprayed edge. So I would like to read this to see if I actually like it. I had to get the second one as well because I love this book. The way it looks, I'm just hoping I love what's inside as well. I think I will. Like, I do genuinely think I'm going to enjoy this just from reading the synopsis, the vibes it's giving off. I think it's going to be a really cosy and enjoyable read. So yeah, we're going to do this one for an animal on the cover. I've lost the prompt. Brilliant. So you're just going to have to trust me on that one. If we get a summary prompt because I haven't took them out of this jar, I will just completely reject that because we're not in summer, you know. So yeah, I couldn't be bothered going through every single prompt to fish out the summary ones. So if we do get them, I just won't do those prompts because it's not that time of year now. We're in autumn, winter. But yeah, let's do this one. A book with and or the in the title. That's such a boring prompt. but let's have a look. We could do The Dagger and the Flame, which would be a good one because this is on my 2025 books to read in 2025. We could do The Brothers Hawthorne, which I have been eager to read as well. We've got so many options, guys. We've got the reappearance of Rachel Price as well. Thank you, Tracker, that's really kind. The Cruel Prince as well. Like, there's so many options. I feel like so many books have that in the title. Might be a boring prompt, but you definitely get a lot of variety with this one. Which one do I go for? This is like so many good options. I feel like the one I've been wanting to read the longest though is The Reappearance of Rachel Price. But then I've also been, I know I'm going to read The Cruel Prince because it's in a video idea that I want to do. Oh, this is so hard. I feel like we could get that for another prompt. So it is definitely between these two. Which one do we go for? If I don't get this one, I'm gonna be sad. So I think we'll do The Reappearance of Rachel Price, just because I've been wanting to read this since it came out. I can't believe I haven't read it yet, but I just haven't been in the thriller mood. I never am when it's summertime, so now we're going into the autumn winter months. It's perfect time for this book. She's also brought out another book now that I also want to read. We're gonna add this to the TBR because I need to read it again. What have I done with prompts? I keep losing them. What's that? Put a thing on in hopes that the camera will focus better, but I don't think it's gonna work. But you're gonna have to trust me. I hate just waiting for the camera to focus, guys. I'm too impatient. Taco, you are making this hard being on my lap, but I love you so much that I'm gonna let you sit there. Next prompt. I want another one that I've added, a new one. Let's have a look. What is it gonna be? A book with a similar colour scheme to the last page I coloured. This is such an exciting one. Let's see if it'll focus better if I do this. There we go. My writing's terrible, I'm sorry guys. This is so fun. I love this prompt. The book I last coloured in was Fuzzy Tales by V.V. Tinter, and the last page I did was this one, which is kind of boring. Like, not the most fun colour scheme because it's like a nature page, so you can only do so much. We could go for a blue cover, a pink cover, a blue and pink cover, some greens, some reds. Oh, this is going to be quite hard actually. We could do Our Infinite Fates because Our Infinite Fates has got a lot of pink on it, but I feel like we've got more greens and blues on here. Oh, this is so hard. I wish I had a more fun page. This prompt's so fun, but the Rose Bargain has pinks and greens, so that could be a good option. It's got the greens and the blues. That could work as well, I guess. Which one matches better? I don't know. The exact colour pink as well. And similar green, like that is the same pink. I think we're going to do the Rose Bargain. I personally think this one matches more than Out on a Limb. Hopefully you guys agree with me. So we're going to do the Rose Bargain. I am so I feel like I keep saying this, but so excited for this one because it's Regency, but it's in fantasy. I personally don't love Regency unless it's fantasy, but when it's in fantasy, it's perfect. This also has the most stunning sprayed edge. It's got my favourite flower, pink roses. This just sounds like a lot of fun. Like, I just think I'm going to have a brilliant time with this one. From what I've heard from everyone, apparently it is amazing. Not a new one again. Where are all my new prompts? Fantasy book. That is so boring. So we've got Diabound, which I want to read. Our Infinite Fates, which I really want to read. Quicksilver. So many fantasies on my TBR, guys. I remember when there was none. Now I think majority of my TBR is fantasy. How am I meant to choose between these three? I'm going to read a little bit of the synopsis of each. I'm not going to read out because that's boring. And I'll let you know what I go with. In this one, they bond with the wolves, which is so cool. Oh, that sounds so good. I've read enough of that one to be extremely intrigued. I think, guys, I've got to do Diabound. Like, that just, the plot sounds incredible. Like, I'm gonna do this one for a fantasy. So let me read you a little bit so you guys know why I'm intrigued. Merrin Cooper has always hated the bonded elite warriors who form mental links with the massive, vicious direwolves they ride. They literally ride these huge wolves. How cool is that? Like, it's different to dragons, which I love dragons, but it's nice to have something a little bit different. The bonded live in luxury while Merrin struggles to keep her family out of poverty. And when her little sister, Sailor, is kidnapped, stolen across the border by the immortal monsters her country has spent centuries fighting, Merrin's world falls apart. Desperate to cross the front and save her sister, Marion enlists in the army and is thrown into the deadly bonding trials. Trials? I love trials. I know it's basic, but I love a trial, where any mistake will cost her life. Now Marion must survive 4 months of training at the castle. She is bound to a feral direwolf who refuses to communicate. The other trainees would love to spill her common blood, and her cold and beautiful instructor, Stark Therian, is eager to punish any weakness. Everything is a competition and everyone is out to get her. Everyone except the dangerously handsome Crown Prince, whose attention adds another target to her back. In the castle, every smile hides an eye, and the halls hide dark secrets. It's bond or bleed, dull or die, failure is ruin. That is such a good synopsis. I think this is going to be a 5-star. It's got so many things that I love in it. Also, I think we've got a bit of a love triangle. A cold and beautiful instructor, Stark Therion, and then also the prince. Exciting. Another stunning sprayed edge. Look at that. That is literal art, whoever did this. That is crazy. Look at the wolf as well. And I know I already showed you, but look at that. I'm guessing this wolf in the middle and the girl under it is the main character. So cool. Also, the aesthetic of this is giving winter, so perfect. And then we've got the stunning hardback as well. Oh, I'm obsessed with this. I think this is going to be my new obsession just from reading the synopsis. I hope what's inside is just as good. I have no doubts, even though I've never read from this author before. Next prompt. Friend picks or friend wreck. Oh, okay. So, I had one in mind for this. Let me actually find it. Not particularly excited for this one, but I don't think we have any others that I can think of that been... I only literally have one in real life friend that reads, so I only really get recommendations from her. She'll be happy to hear that I'm going to be reading this. So we have Normal People by Sally Rooney. I could also do Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover, but I think I want to read this one more, possibly. So we're going to do Normal People by Sally Rooney by a friend Rex. My friend Lily absolutely loves this book. She has a special edition of it. She thinks it's amazing. I'm not so sure how I'm going to feel because this book doesn't have speech marks. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that because I feel like you need speech marks in a story to understand who's saying what. Apparently it's really toxic, it's sad, it's heartbreaking, which I do like the sound of that, but I just don't know how I'm going to feel about Sally's writing, but we will see. This is going really well so far. Next prompt, number 7. Anticipated read. Ooh, okay. I keep forgetting to show you guys the prompt. There it is. We could do these two again. These are definitely anticipated. Could also do Funny Story by Emily Henry. Do Out on a Limb as well. So many good options for this prompt. I think we've got quite a few fantasies. I'm going to go with Funny Story by Emily Henry. This is not really giving winter or autumn, but I really want to read it anyway because I need to get more up to date with Emily's books. I still haven't read this. I haven't read her release from this year. I haven't read Me and You on Vacation. Like, there's quite a few, and I know she's going to be releasing more next year, so yeah. Also, I think this one's going to be my favourite because apparently this one gives more rom-com vibes to literary fiction. You can't be a perfect rom-com, and apparently the main guy's really dorky, which I love that. 3 more prompts to go. Next one. Oh, fell out. Let's see what we've got. Book set in England. Ugh, that's so boring. Why am I getting so many boring prompts? I'm not doing that prompt. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to do that prompt. Don't be upset with me. I just can't be bothered trying to find a book that's set in England when I know most of my books are either set in America or a fantasy world, so yeah, I probably do have one somewhere, but I'm not really feeling that prompt. I know that's cheating, but it's my video, I don't care. Okay, next prompt. New to me author. Ooh, we've got so many options for this one. Again, we're getting very lucky. We're getting like prompts that I could literally do anything for. This one I know I'm going to read, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. And Service by Rosie Dan, which I've never read from. And Any Trope But You by Victoria Levine. We also could do The Cruel Prince, because I've never read from Holly Black. Like, so many good options. Now, 2 of these I know I'm going to be reading, but the one that I actually really want to read is this one. Should I be smart about this? I'm going to be smart, and I'm going to do one that I know I'm going to read, which is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I am planning to do a video where I read books that have been on my TBR forever, and this is one of those, and I do really want to read this series. I want to know if I enjoyed the first book, because I do have the other two. We're going to read The Cruel Prince. I've lost the prompt again. What am I doing with these prompts? Oh, there we go. Here it is. Sorry guys, I'm so terrible at these videos. I never show you the prompts. There we go. New to be author. We're going to be smart. I'm not going to make this a choice when I know I'm going to be reading this one. So I know we're going to actually read the TBR. I feel like it's hit and miss, this series. Some people love it, some people hate it. One of my favourite YouTubers, Ali, absolutely adores this series. So I'm hoping I feel the same. And again, it has been on my TBR since 2023, I think. It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. And I have no excuse. All the books in this series are insanely short. Way shorter than most fantasies on my TBR, so I need to get it off the TBR, I really do. And I feel like if I enjoy this, I can binge the rest of the series, because it's such a short series. I literally don't know what this is about either. I just know that it has one of the best slow burns, but I'm not going to go into it expecting romance, because apparently it is the ultimate slow burn. There's barely any romance in here, but I feel like I'm going to love that, because the tiny moments that you get are going to make me itch to read the rest of the series. But yeah, but mainly the thing in this that people love is the plot, so I'm excited to see what this is all about. Next prompt. Oh, one fell out, you know the rules. We have to do it. A book by an author I love. I put some really fun prompts in here and we're not getting them, but this is still a great prompt because it's by an author I love. Could do Linda Painter, could do, oh guys, I know what I'm gonna do. Bride by Ali Hazelwood. Not the battery running out! No! I'm nearly finished. Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I have to do this, guys. I'm so behind on Ali's books. I love her. I need to read more of her books. I think I've read 2, but I call her a favourite author because she read the book that made me fall in love with reading. So she deserves that title, you know? So, Bride. This is very different from her. It's like a werewolf paranormal romance, which very different from her because she tends to write scientific romance novels. So hopefully my camera lasts. It's literally been on charge for about 5 minutes, but hopefully it lasts for the last part of the video. Right. Please be a new one. I don't think it is. Afterlight book. Okay, that is actually really good because I can do the book that I really want to do. There we go. Editing corner here. I never explained what Afterlight is. Afterlight is a romance book subscription by the brand Illumicrate, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard of, and I am subscribed to it. Every month I get a romance book at my doorstep with its own things. They have a sprayed ad, its own design cover, sometimes they're signed by the author. I love it. It's like a Christmas present every month. I never know what I'm gonna get. I never know what book I'm gonna get. So yeah, that is what Afterlight is. I recommend it if you like romance books and you like special editions like me and you collect special editions like me. We can do Any Trope But You by Victoria Levine, which I really want to read. This gives, we literally got this book during summer and I was like, no, this is a winter book. I mean, look at it, it's got snow all on the cover, it's got a moose, they're wearing wintry clothes, it's got snowflakes on the sprayed edge, and it's just giving cosy. Look at that, how beautiful. And then we have a beautiful hardback as well. So yeah, I really want to do this one because I think I'm gonna love it. And it's not really Christmas, like Christmas romance, it's just like a normal romance set in winter. So I think it'll be a little bit better than your average Christmas romance because they don't always go the best. But I think I'll definitely read this during November, December time because it's perfect for that season. I am a Christmas girly through and through, so I'm hoping there's some Christmas elements in here, but it's perfect. Like, I have to read this. Like, if I don't read this, I'm actually going to be quite upset because I think I'm going to love it. We talk about the height difference. Look at that. It's so cute. Oh, it's about an author as well, which I love books about authors. She's a city girl, he's a lumberjack. Of course he is, he's grumpy. Where is she sunshine? Oh no. At least there's no forced proximity. I love the little play on tropes in the synopsis. But that snowstorm is heading straight for their cabin. As one trope after another draws them together over long snowy nights, one thing is clear. Margaret and Forrest have landed in a romance novel of their very own. I love that. I love the play on like tropes that you see a lot in books. I feel like this is going to be so good. So yeah, that is the last book on the TBR. I think this is an incredible TBR. I'm so happy. with the choices that we got. But let's go through them. So first, this is going to be backwards because that's how I've told them, but the book we just got for a Afterlight book. It's focused, there we go. We chose Any Trope But You by Victoria Levine. Can't find the prompt, but this was a book by an author that I love, so I chose Bride by Ali Hazelwood. You know what, I wish I did Stephanie Garber's book that comes out soon, but oh well, we can't change it now. But I still am very excited for that one. New to me author, which we had like a million choices for, because I do get a lot of books by new authors. But we decided to go for The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. If I don't read this, I'm going to be really angry. I'm pretty certain that I'm going to read this one because I have a video idea, but hopefully I go through with that. Then we have Anticipated Read, and I chose Funny Story by Emily Henry. A friend rec, so we chose Normal People by Sally Rooney, which my friend Lily recommended to me. I'm rushing because my camera's flashing. A fantasy book. Is that focusing? There we go. This is probably the one I'm most excited for, and we chose Diabound by Sable Sorensen. The last colouring page matched the cover, so we chose The Rose Bargain by Sasha Payton Smith. We have a lot of fantasy, which we're definitely going into that season of fantasy books when I like to read them. A book with and or the in the title. Come on, focus camera. There we go. And I chose The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson, a book with an animal on the cover. And I chose Rewitched by Lucy Jane Wood, a litfic. Sorry, I'm rushing guys, my camera's flashing. And I chose The Favourites by Lane Fargo. This is honestly a brilliant TBR. I'm really happy, and I can't wait to do some reading vlogs for you guys. This is my favourite time of the year. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm going to post more as well, which is exciting. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below some of your reads you want to read in the last few months of this year. Remember to subscribe, like, yeah, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.